So I just got back from Las Vegas, actually 2 days ago, and am still completely exhausted, as Las Vegas tends to do to you. And I just kind of wanted to walk you through some of the stuff that we did. I didn't do a great job getting video of everything that we did, but I am going to show you kind of what we did and how a 3-day bachelorette party is pretty fun, actually. So we stayed at the Venetian, which I've never actually stayed on the Strip before, and it was an amazing hotel. It's beautiful, the rooms were clean and very nice. I would definitely recommend it. We did have a couple issues there. One of them was that we had purchased the early check-in because our plane landed at 6:40 a.m. and we just decided, you know what, it's worth it. It was like $75 to check in at 9 a.m. At 9 a.m. we did not have a text, and so we went up to them and they said, well, it's actually not completely guaranteed. I disagree with my email that didn't have anything that said not guaranteed. And I say that on that day while I was so tired and all I wanted to do was get in the room. So they did actually refund us that fee and we ended up getting in our room about 1:30. So it was kind of a rough day because we had woken up at 4 o'clock in the morning. So, and then of course immediately started drinking at 6:40 in the morning when we got there. So probably not good, but everything else, the Venetian was just awesome. I would absolutely recommend it. Like my fanny pack. So I just got in my room and it is pretty nice, I would say. I think all of them at the Venetian are exactly the same. They're actually all suites. So come in here, you have 2 beds. I think you can also get a king bed instead of just 2 single or 2 queen beds. And then you also have a living room area. This is why we decided to stay here, because originally we were gonna put all 5 of us in one room, but then more people decided to come, so I decided to split a room with somebody else, and then she canceled, and you know what? So now I have my own room, and I am okay with that. This will be much nicer later today. It's a strip view. So yeah, it's a good example of a room at the Venetian. Our first night, we decided to go out to a club. My sister actually had some connections, and so we got free tickets to this club. It was like $100 if you didn't have free tickets though, and $150 for guys to get in. It's called Excess at the Wynn. So we started before it opened, because it didn't open till about 10:30, so we went to a piano bar at the Wynn, which was really cool. We got some drinks. We kind of just waited. It was more of a chill, relaxed place, which was really nice. And then we went to the nightclub. You can see from this video that the line, even if you have tickets, is super long, and so we waited a while to get in. The club was actually a pool club, so you can come dressed up in your bathing suit, or you can come dressed up in, you know, dressy clothes. There is a dress code there though, so make sure you check that before you go. Headed to the pool today, but I just realized there is no coffee in the room. So just so you know, if you're staying at the Venetian, get some coffee, bring some coffee. Like, of all cities in the world, you think there would be some coffee. I will show you our, we rented a cabana today. I will show you that too coming up later. So we rented a cabana today, which is normally about $2,000, but because we're here on a weekday, it actually ended up being like $400, and we get it all day. Food and drinks included, and food and drinks are included. I don't think we get our own waitress though, is what I mean by that. So that's exciting. We will, I'll show you what it looks like. So today was a little bit of an exhausting day, weirdly, because it was our most relaxing day. We had the cabana today from 9 to 6, so that's what we did. We spent all day from 9 to about 5:40. I'm sorry, not 9. We woke up at about 11. So about 11 to 5:50, we were at the pool, and it was nice and relaxing. And I have to tell you, it's going to be a different price no matter which day you go, because the prices change all the time. But for me, it was completely worth it because it was a relaxing day. We didn't have to fight for chairs at the pool. We had an inside, we had an outside, we had our own bathroom, and we had our own waitress as well. So if you're going to spend a day here at the Venetian, I would absolutely recommend getting a cabana for one day because it is completely worth it. Tonight we are headed out to dinner, and hopefully not another club, but we'll see. I'm so exhausted. So hopefully I think that we had planned to get one nice dinner while we're here. So again, we're spending 2 days, and I think that really what we want to do is have one nice dinner, one clubbing night, one beach day, or one pool day, I should say, and we're headed home tomorrow. So we got late checkout at our hotel because our flight's not till about 9 p.m. at night, and we're checking out about 4. That's the latest they would give us. So definitely always look to ask for that late checkout because that is something they could do if you ask for it. But I will show you where we go to dinner tonight, and I assume it will be within walking distance of the Venetian because everybody I'm with wears really high heels. So we'll see. Coming up, I'll let you know. We are headed to Fremont. Get some Western pictures. And then just hang out until our plane leaves. We are doing Western photos here at Circus Circus, so we'll show you the final result. So we went to Circus Circus first to get those Western photos, and then we headed down to Fremont, which is such a fun time just to walk through. There are casinos, there are shops, you can get all the gifts for your family. You can just see the cool stuff down there. There is also a zip line. You can zip line over everybody else as well. So we got there Sunday morning at 6 a.m. We left Tuesday night at 9 p.m. and I would say that was plenty of time to be in Las Vegas. I had a great time, and I would absolutely recommend if you are within flying distance. You know what, it was not that expensive. We had 4 people in one of the rooms because the Venetian rooms are so big. They have 2 queen beds and a pull-out couch, and so if you're all splitting that money, it's really not terrible, and really just a fun time and a good time for a bachelorette party, so I would recommend it.